To the Discord. Where are we? Content creators, lounge, stream links. Rightio. Alrighty, welcome ladies and gentlemen to round 6 of the DRS Green Championship here at Austin, Texas, ready for the United States Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas. This Tilcadrome has a collection of corners basically ripped off from other F1 circuits, like the wannabe Maggots and Beckett section in Sector 1, as well as Turkey's Turn 8, which is comprised of corners 16, 17 and 18. But there's a bit of originality here and there, such as the almighty climb up into Turn 1, a climb of 40.5 meters. Quite a staggering one at that. It makes it one of the few hot spots on the circuit, along with Turn 12 for overtaking. Enough of that. It's time to start qualifying here at COTA. Alongside me for tonight is Sideshow Pod. Very nice to have you alongside me tonight, mate.
Great to be here, mate. Can't wait to do another con with you. Should be a good race, hopefully.
Oh, we cross our fingers. At the moment, very overcast conditions.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting to see what the drivers say, if there's going to be any rain at all.
We'll have to wait and see.
Get in there quickly and check it out.
Yes, we'll have 16 cars currently. We might have 17 in future. So this session will actually matter to a certain degree, as a Red Bull is coming out on circuit. It's cutscene. I don't know about you. I absolutely despise this circuit.
Oh, same.
I hate it.
For the passion. With a passion.
Oh,
I'm not a fan of it at all. The tyres heat up too quickly. There's traction. The Maggots and Beckett section, like that is just not fun. You invalidate, get warnings constantly left and right. Like it's just, it's not a fun track.
No, it's
truly
not.
Isn't.
It's really
not enjoyable to race around at all.
Oh, yeah, I completely agree. That first sector just kills me every time I go through it. It's just warnings galore through that bit. I mean, then Sector 2 is just straight, basically. And then you've got not too bad Sector 3. But again, so many places on this track where you can just invalidate, lose a lot of time, a lot of progress. Let's have to see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. 6 cars now. And they're out laps. Now what's the strat here? It's medium to hard,
medium to hard, yeah. 90% sure it's that.
But then again, with how common safety cars are now, you might be a gambling man and potentially go onto the softs. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. So, Mr. Cutsy 03 in the Red Bull. He'll take us around what is supposed to be America's premier racetrack. Oh, a bit of rear locking into Turn 1. Oh, a little bit sideways through Turn 2 into the wannabe Maggots and Beckett section. Nailing those apexes. We'll be using a bit more curb, I think. We have to really maximise each and every millimetre of Sector 1. Coming into Turn 9 now. And the small flick of 10. And heavy braking zone of Turn 11. Potential hotspot. Overtakes can occur at Turn 11, but you would rather wait till here, this long DRS zone in Sector 2. coming into a heavy braking zone at 330 kilometers an hour. Hard on the brakes, back down to second gear. Getting a bit of rear locking from the Red Bull. Oh, and same there as well.
So it's drive for quality and race.
Drive for quality and race.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I think there'll be a massive sigh of relief for the drivers.
Oh,
wet
track's hard enough in the dry, let alone in the bloody wet.
In the wet, it is bloody awful. Oh my goodness.
Thanks.
So,
cut the first one across the line.
What will he set? 34.8. Who's next?
On the softs, dude.
False equation. He'll come across the line at 37.3 on a set of hards. Smoke grass goes faster. 1.6 seconds quicker at 33.232. I'll scratch that. 32.96.
Aussie FPS. Is that Wizzy new account or?
No, it's.
Look, it's a different guy.
I think it's Smokegrass's brother or something.
Okay.
If my memory serves me correctly. Don't quote me on that. Knowing me, I'd probably completely wrong. But here we go, Wog Boy. Defending champion. Currently trying to hunt down his main rival, Hooter Magic. He'll come across the line and just obliterate Aussie's time. A 1 minute 32.243 puts him on pole position. Oh, well, rather, top of the table in Q1. I'm getting too used to short qualifying. Jeez. Well, Honest Crook says rain.
Wait, what? Where does he say rain?
In the YouTube comment section in the stream.
Okay.
Okay then. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Let's see, who's next across the line? Appears to be a Toro Rosso on a set of hards as it is. Just can't do crap. Coming through turn 20, locking up the rears and the fronts. Must have invalidated his lap time. Alcatraz goes 7th fastest. And Gaming Burger goes 9th fastest on a set of medium compound tyres. Let's see. Ooh! Red Bull spun round. Broken front end plate in the middle of sector 2. At the moment he's quite safe. 15 drivers will move on to Q2, so whoever is at the bottom of the table will start from dead last. Who else is going to fly? Alcatraz just might be. Currently going through sector 3. Pure Gold has retired from the sector.
Okay, yeah, he thinks he's safe.
Yep, he's pretty safe.
Well, there's only one there. There's only 16 here, so.
Yeah, it would only be the 16th driver on the grid. Well, in the leaderboard, that will get eliminated. I don't think it changes. No, I don't think so. Top 15 go through. So Alcatraz across the line. He does improve, but he's still P7. Let's see what Todd still can do. I think, oh, he's purple in sector 2. But then again, the game often lies to you when it comes to purple. You can't believe it.
Yeah, it's pretty whack sometimes. It's Code Masters for you.
Yeah, made all. Oh, we got a Toro Rosso spun around sector 1. Oh, and Toddstone validates his time. Oh dear. And we'll have to go in and set another. There's fuel. No, he'll do another lap around, then he'll probably set another flying lap. Or attempt another flying lap. As we close in on the 9-minute mark. Still, 5 drivers have not set a lap time. We've got 2 of them out on circuit. Toddster's doing another lap round. So Honest Cook on the softs. Going into the blinding sunlight. On the sort of more or less back straightaway. Coming and beginning sector 3. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle once more. Coming into Turkey's turn 8. So it's one of the few parts of the circuit I actually enjoy, is going around that part. Coming around turn 20 to complete the lap. What can Honest Crook do? Jumps up to P8. 1 minute 30. 8-8.
So who we got left? Corrupted just started his flying lap. Aaron's on his out lap. James starting his flying lap, I think. Yep. I think he'll validate his first one.
He's on a set of softs. So the leaderboard's telling me he's on hards. He is on softs though, the timing board says he's on softs. Oh my goodness me.
It's on softs on mine, the timing board.
That was awfully close. Yeah, I've got on best, not what fitted. That's my bad. James just having small mistakes through sector 1. He's going to reset and go again. He's got plenty of time up his sleeve. He can't waste a great deal. Corrupted. Hootamagic's teammate and a vital part of the Mercedes team. His consistency in all the races he enters resulted in Mercedes at the top of the constructors' standings with Racing Point in second. At the moment it is a battle between Racing Point and Mercedes-Benz, both in constructors and the drivers' championship. As Corrupted comes
was just sorry to cut you off there. Honest Crook was just hoping for rain in the chat.
Ah, he was hoping for rain.
Yeah.
Makes a bit more
I don't
sense.
know why you'd want to hope for rain on this track at least.
I don't know why you would want rain. I don't know, maybe he has something with this circuit. He just likes it for some reason. Particularly in wet conditions. I don't know. James Cruz sets a lap of 44.8. It's not looking good for the Williams driver. As the last man to set a flying lap, Aaron in the McLaren, more or less substituting for safety car, and he goes faster, so 1 minute 32.116, tenth of a second quicker than Wild Boy. So, oh, hello Pete. Oh, so it's Pete joining, not Zach. Oh, that's so confusing with the 2 accounts. I don't know which one to invite.
He should be on the other account. I don't know why he's on this account for.
I don't know. Let's see what James can do. Currently, he's in the bubble to get eliminated. He needs to find a lot of time. And he just invalidated his lap. See what he can, do though. The time he has to find, as Smokegrass retires from the session, is a 1 minute 39.617. And that might change because Can't Do Crap is coming out onto the circuit, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so James comes in, so he'll put... Oh! Almost puts it into the pit entry wall, but he saves it.
James is doing James things, gotta love it.
Yes. Ah, we love him for it. Such a super trooper. He can just finish. He just has that knack of finishing. And because of which he scores vital points for teams both here in the Green Championship and in the Blue Championship. So, what Can't Do Crap do? He's on fresh softs. Currently about 2.3 seconds behind False Equation. Can't imagine. Oh, Honest Crook has left the session.
Well, that's not good.
Alrighty. Can't Do Crap. He's got 3 minutes left. What can he do? Let's wait and see. Coming up the massive hill at turn 1. And there's James Cruz coming out of the pit lane as well. Gaming Burger has retired from the session. They must feel pretty safe. Coming through sector 1 now, through Maggots and Beckett's. The wannabe Maggots and Beckett's. Nice and smooth. Honest Crook has rejoined. Good to see. Coming through turn 9. Over the small crest into turn 10.
Did Gamingburger actually retire or did he crash? Because he was off the track in the end of sector 1 through the S's.
I'm not sure. I just
saw
saw
his car on the side of the road, but I couldn't actually check it out. Like, I couldn't actually see it. I just saw on the track map that he was well deep off the track. It looked like he might have lost it coming through the final left-hander into the long right-hander and just lost the rear end and gone into the wall.
Oh, okay. I just saw the retired prompt. I didn't actually see what happened. He might have binned it.
Unless he retired on track, which is usually a no-no.
No, you want to retire in the pit lane because these Codemaster AI, they do some very stupid things.
Oh, that's for sure.
Can't Do Crap in the Toro Rosso. What can he do? Toster's retired from the session in the pit lane as well. Come 20. It looks like he's going to improve, and he does. 36.7. James Cruz. Can he pull off the lap of his career?
Come on, James. You can do it, mate.
Come on, James. We're cheering you on. The underdog in the Williams.
I think sneak up into Q2 for the first time.
That would be awesome to see.
That'd be great.
Oh, it turns in a bit too well.
Oh.
Through the S's. Oh my word, James. Oh, robot.
Has he raced this track before? James,
I don't know.
What's going on, buddy?
I don't
You're all
know.
over the shop, mate. Just missed the apex about 4 times. Unlucky. That's definitely ruined his lap, though. He's not going to have time to get around for another one now.
No, he's done and dusted.
Oh, he's done. Yep, 100%.
Oh, robot. There you go. Poor James.
Yep, not good. Not good. A little bit of struggle there. Oh well. Get it back to the pits.
Yeah. So he'll be starting from 16th. Not last though, because Pete has finally arrived. As James does spin. Little spin there. But Wogboy, interestingly, is on another flying lap. Oh! And spins out in turn 1. I haven't seen him do that too often. Wogboy just lighting it up on corner exit. That was very different. Who else is out on the circuit? So Aaron is out on circuit as well. It looks like he's doing some long runs with the softs. Just a sort of bit of pre-race testing, just to see how the tyres will behave. And he was on a lap, but he must have invalidated at some point.
Yeah, oh, James just bin the car. Retire the car. Retire the car, James. Retire the car. Bin it into the wall, please. Thank you. Please. Retire the car.
Thank you. Oh, but yes, James, could you please crash the car into the wall, please? Please.
Good job, James.
Thank you, James.
You retired the car well.
Engineer. Excuse me. James, it's
Alrighty.
engineer. James, it's Jeff.
So, James and Zach are the two that miss out on Q2.
Yep. At the moment, got some very good competition fighting for pole position. Aaron is fastest by only a 1/10 of a second to Wogboy, who has been the pole sitter for pretty much every single race in the Green Championship. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, has Hoots and Magic ever got pole during a race? I just can't remember.
Maybe. Not sure.
Maybe he might have done it once at Baku, potentially. I can't remember. First race, because I was commending Wogboy, saying what an excellent lap time. It just shows everyone how difficult it's going to be to get to him, and then suddenly Hoots and Magic sets a faster lap time. I think he might have got pole in Baku. I can't remember. But that's not important. We should be talking about Q2. So from positions 11 to 15, they'll be sorted out, and they also get a free choice of tyre. Let's see, full track map, lap data, telemetry details.
Right, the first one out is Cutsy again. Sure is.
And he's on the softs.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, Alcatraz.
Might be an old warm pair of softs, just to get a little bang through maybe.
Could do. The graphic says 0 laps, but then again,
there are a lot of guys out on there. Oh, it is too. There are a lot of guys out on the softs. What is going on right now?
So Pure Gold, Cutsy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys out on the softs right now. That's, don't know about that, lads, but
2 drivers on the hards, Can't Do Crap and Alcatraz, and Smokegrass is the only driver on the mediums. As there's a Toro also in the wall. It's Can't Do Crap.
Oh.
That's through Sector 1.
Oh. I should get me pen and paper ready for the spin counter again for James and Can't Do Crap. Can't forget that. That's like the fan favourite, that one. Oh, where's the piece of paper?
Where's the multi? Alcatraz, you're being
where's
slack.
the multi? Yeah, no.
Alcatraz, that's a 5-second penalty, mate. That's a fine for not doing the multi.
Oh, here we go. Alright, this'll do.
Alright, so Toddster's on the softs as well.
What is going on? What is going on with these boys right now?
So have we got the strat wrong? Or
nah, I don't think so. Unless it's soft or hard. Like, let me go have a look. I've got a pot where I can actually go see. Full race strategy, USA. Okay, you can. Oh, actually, maybe softs to mediums do work.
Oh, okay, soft to mediums work. I didn't think this was one of those circuits.
Yeah, it's either soft to mediums or hards.
Oh, okay.
Or the two-stop strategy is softs, mediums.
I didn't know this was a soft-medium circuit.
Neither did I. Wouldn't think it was that case with the amount of friggin' tyre temperatures you've got to deal with around this track.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think I said this in a previous stream, the only soft-medium circuits I truly know is Austria and Russia. I know those two, There's a Renault that's spun around. I think it's Alcatraz. Midway through Sector 2. also Cutsy, I think. No, that's right, he spun out. So it's Smokegrass, the first driver on a flying lap. On the medium compound tyre as well. Coming through this tight and technical section in Sector 3, which opens up to this long, sweeping right-hander. Very nice corner, that. Into turn 19, which has a blind apex, which makes it quite annoying because of the press. Into turn 20. See what Smokegrass can do. 35-1. Currently fastest. Pure Gold comes back into the pits. So he was just sort of doing an outlap. False Equation will be the next car to cross the line and goes faster as you'd expect. 1 minute 34.6. Cutsy, a horrendous time, but that's because he spun out at turn 1. He's gone on the throttle a bit too early. Like that. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I think Cutsy's got a bit too much rear brake bias. It's locking up the rears a lot. As Can't Do Crap has spun out at turn 19. Will he come back in? No, he won't. He'll go out and try to set another lap. Alex in the Ferrari. See what he can do. Reserve driver for the Green Championship, and he goes pole. Wow, he's a 10th quicker than False Equation. He did that on a set of softs. There must have been a mistake in False Equation.
Yeah, probably.
Crofter goes fastest now, a 1 minute 32.717. Absolutely obliterating Alex's time. From Q1, it seems a lot of these times are going to be, well, at least the soft times are going to be low 32s to potentially high 31s. Just have to wait and see. Wog Boy, this will be one hell of a lap. Round Kota. Oh, yellow flags. Oh, it's just a slow car. Let's see what the defending champion does around this 5.51 kilometer circuit. Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, this racetrack. It seriously kicks you in the balls if you if you do anything wrong.
Oh yeah, it does. It's not a fun track at all.
No. And because of that, penalties are going to play a massive in this race.
100%. 100%. I think the race winner probably will be decided by penalties today.
Yeah, I have that feeling
Guys
too.
that keep it clean. Guys that keep it clean and on track, avoid the penalties, probably jump up a few positions.
Let's see, next driver on a flying lap. We've actually got a few, but I think they're on second runs. Those are just slow cars for the yellow flags. Yeah, I had no idea this was a soft medium circuit.
Neither did I.
That is really surprising. There's Aussie now coming through Sector 3. Again, just a slow car. Coming through turns 16, 17 and 18 into turn 19. What can Aussie do? Hasn't set a lap time as of yet. Coming into the tricky turn 20 in the short run up to the finish line. DRS wide open. He goes fastest. 1 minute 32.541. Nice lap time from the Toro Rosso driver. Wogboy comes back into the pits, so he's not going to try and set another lap. See, Hooter Magic. He too invalidated. And the Gaming Burger. My goodness. Pure Gold, I think, is the first of these flying lap runners. negotiate Sector 1 quite nicely. Into Sector 2. Up and over the crest into turn 10. Got a bit of lap traffic. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yep, can't. Now on to the long back straightaway. Going to see plenty of action on this straight. Banana cake pie. Prediction, Toddster for the win. Considering the sheer amount of class that we have in this particular round, it's going to be a mountain to climb for the Kiwi. Just have to wait and see. He can definitely do it. But you'll have guys like Aaron, like Who's Magic, like Wogboy, who are incredibly quick. And you'll have Pete right at the back. Oh, as Pure Gold completely overshoots the pit lane. Oh, you're going to get it. You're going to get disqualified if you... Surely. Oh, you lucky devil.
Wow.
I thought he was going to get disqualified.
Same. Did not think he was going to make that.
For driving the wrong way, but he did it quick enough. He didn't get a penalty. Aaron goes to P3, the fastest of the medium runners. A 1 minute 33.001. At the moment, 900ths quicker than Toddster, the next runner on the medium compound tyre. Sector 1 yellows, it's probably just a slow car, I'd imagine. There's Wogboy. Let's see what the defending champ can do. Someone has spun out in Sector 1. Oh, can't be crap. Jesus. That was close. I don't think he impeded him too much. Through Sector 2 now. Into this tight hairpin of turn 11. 2 yellows. Again, it's can't be crap. There's a long straightaway. Not using hot lap mode, just using overtake. I'm going to go with that 330 kilometers an hour, all the way down to 94. Second gear. Second gear short shifts, I imagine. Yep. Slight short shift again. Locking up. Doesn't cost him too much time. Coming through this long triple right-hander into turn 19 and turn 20 to round off this lap right into the sun as well. What can Wogboy do? 33.6. Currently puts him 4th out of the medium runners. I wonder if his main rival, Cantu Craft, has retired from the session. Okay. I wonder if Wogboy has any more time up his sleeve. A 33.6. He's 3/10 off his main rival. 6/10 off Toddster and Aaron as well. We set their times on a set of medium compound tyres as well. But Aaron and Toddster, they're going on to the softs now. They are going to try and set one lap right at the end of the session. Pure Gold, Alcatraz, Gaming Burger.
They're leaving it for the last minute.
Yeah, aren't they?
Some pressure on themselves.
They've got. It's basically turned into a one-lap shootout for them.
Yep, sure has.
As Cutsy has a moment in Sector 2.
Yep, there is his front wing. It'll do
has he? Ah, that's his session done.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
He won't be able to make it through to the next session.
No. And a 150.7, if all of these guys below him...
Just set a lap.
Yeah.
Fine. Well, you never know. Actually, he could probably still beat that time. But, yeah. You don't think he'd be beaten Honest Crook's time?
But Alcatraz, my word, you are leaving at last minute.
It's coming in on the softs.
Here he goes. With a minute and 30... This is going to be touch and go. I don't think he's going to make it. Unless he cuts the track a lot.
Yeah. Well, let's stay on board with him and see what he does, because we all know that's a no-no.
You can do it here.
Oh, yep, he's cutting. That's a no-no.
Naughty Alcatraz. And I'm sure he's not going to be looking at that. Doing it.
Yep. Naughty Alcatraz.
Now look.
Imagine using exploits to get around the track, try and get a qualifying lap.
I mean, let's be honest here. Yes, that he's not setting a lap time. He's on an out lap. But you wouldn't be doing that sort of stuff if the surface around the track was grass.
Oh no, not at all.
Okay, the only reason why you can do that is because it's tar. Okay. I think the stewards might have to... I'm sure he's not the only one that does it.
He's not going to make it anyway.
No, I think you're right. I don't think he'll make it.
He's going to try and cut it. Oh wow, what's he doing? He almost takes out Honest Crook right now.
Fucking Christ.
Wow, and then probably totally put Honest Crook off as well. That could end in a quali ban, I think. That was a brain-headed move. Like, what is he doing right there? That is just absolutely stupid. Actually, one of the stupidest moves I've ever seen. It's lucky he didn't take out Honest Crook then.
Jeez, you're absolutely right. Awfully close. Too close, in my opinion. We'll just have to wait and see post-race. Pure Gold, currently 13th, has not set a lap. He hasn't invalidated either, so this...
He's run out of ERS though right here, so this is going to cost him a tenth or two down the straight.
13, 3, 6. Quicker than Wogboy.
Yeah, Wogboy's fine. I think it's because he set on the medium, so...
Well, so was Pure Gold. So...
Actually, most of them, I'll just put it on best. Ooh, Alex goes third, sorry. So 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th are all on mediums.
And the Gaming Burger couldn't do it. He misses out by 4/10 of a second to false equation.
False equations. He's going to have to start on the softs.
Yeah, so false, Aussie, FPS, Corrupted and Alex are all starting on the softs. Everyone else in the 10 will be starting on the medium compound tyre. Very interesting. So in that case then, it will be a medium to soft strap?
Yeah, could be. Definitely looks the case.
As that will end Cube 2. So, drivers eliminated Honest Crook, Gaming Burger, Cutsy, Can't Do Crap and Alcatraz. They'll be starting 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th respectively. Additionally, as we mentioned before, False Equation, Alex, Corrupted and Aussie will be starting on the soft compound tyre. Everyone else in the 10 will be starting on the mediums. It's going to be a very, very interesting Grand Prix in terms of strategy.
It is.
See how it all just comes together. As we now begin the fun session of Q3. This will dictate positions 1 through 10. It will ultimately decide pole position. 12 minutes. So the drivers have to try and get that coveted pole position that everyone so desperately wants. Wog Boy has been the man all season. He has dominated in qualifying.
I think Aaron might give him a little bit of run for his money in this quali though.
100%. There are quite a number. I think Aaron, Hooter, Toddster, and Pure Gold. If Pure Gold can get a lap together, all of these drivers have a solid chance. And Wog Boy is the first driver out. He's had a flying lap. Seems like False Equation is in behind, and the Renault of Toddster. See, Wog Boy does it as well. I just saw him do it
cutting the track.
Yeah, through sector 1.
Could be some words up on the steward box soon.
It's just...
We know that's not allowed.
It's, to some degree, unsportsmanlike driving.
Oh, very much so. Like,
you know, it's like you can't do this sort of stuff on many other circuits. I mean, well, on any circuits that have grass all around the circuit. Like, where can I get?
You wouldn't do it on any other circuit. You shouldn't be able to do it on this just because it's got concrete all the way through. Like,
I don't know.
You don't really see drivers doing that in real F1.
No.
And if they did, they'd get reprimanded very quickly.
I don't know.
Back in a sec.
Yeah, you're right. It's definitely something that the stewards are going to discuss post-race. As Wog Boy. This is going to be one very good lap, I imagine. I'll let him do the talking. I did this back in Hungary, and just watching him, what he does. Let the defending champion do all the talking.
Really interesting to see what Aaron can do. He hasn't even left the pit lane yet, though.
No. Very interesting to see that. Everyone else is out. And I'm sure he's got plenty of softs in his back pocket, so... I don't know, we'll have to wait and see.
Drivers should be able to have enough time to do 3 runs in this session, maybe, just. So you have got out quick. Aaron's definitely not going to have time to do it, he'll only have time to do 2. But Wog Boy being the first one out, could have a chance of doing 3 runs. Easily a safe 2 though. Oh, a bit of a lock up there for Wog Boy.
Hasn't cost him too much time though. I've noticed that a lot. Oh, how is that not an invalid?
Okay, yeah, that definitely looked a little bit...
Righto. Okay.
Part in a game, the track where it doesn't give you an invalidation.
He crosses the line.
DRS 132.1.
That is the benchmark. False Equation at 34.6. Toddster at 31.619. He goes half a second quicker.
What's a lap for the young fella?
Maybe Wog Boy isn't a massive fan of this circuit. Pure Gold comes back into the pits. Okay. He clearly wasn't happy. Or he might have invalidated. Aaron's on an out lap, so we'll come back to him. And Hooter Magic's invalidated, so Corrupted is the man to watch. Oh,
Aaron turn 20. Just about to.
Oh, Corrupted, a 31.855. Standing lap from the Mercedes-Benz driver. Let's see. Going down the leaderboard. then, Aaron. Let's see what you've got. You're going to start your lap. Smokegrass has invalidated his. Let's see what you can do. Coming up a massive climb into turn 1. Nice and gentle on the throttle. Picking up the gears as he enters the Maggots and Beckett section. 6th gear pinging off the limiter. Once again. Nice and gentle in 4th gear, doesn't shift down. Uses the torque of the engine to get out of the corner. 75 meters roughly. Braking hard into turn 11. It's just this full throttle section. Driving right into the sun. Hitting about 329 kilometers an hour. Heavy braking zone into turn 12. Turn 13. Turn 14. Turn 15. And into 16, 17 and 18. And then it's looking like a good lap. See what the McLaren driver can do. Over the curbs. 1 minute 31.511. Currently is on pole position by a 1/10 of a second to Todster. This is going to be good. Top 3 separated by 3/10. And Hooter Magic and Pure Gold still have not set a flying lap yet. See what Pure Gold can do. We can compare and contrast what Pure Gold does here to his teammate. See, he doesn't ping the car off the limiter. Nice and gentle. Keeps him 5th. 4th gear. So uses 4th, like Aaron. He's not pinging the car off the limiter when he's shifting down. Bit early on the brakes, having to coast into the corner. Maybe lost a 1/10 or 2 in just that corner alone.
Good come by Aaron though. 1.4, haven't seen 1.4 many times this year in qualifying.
No, neither. I'm guessing he must have made a mistake on the lap, but I didn't see.
Aussie FPS is showing up his brother Smokegrass though. Like,
at the moment,
man,
yeah.
Where did he come from? Come out of nowhere.
Well, same with Alex. He's currently P6.
Yeah, Alex is good. And Alex is racing with no assists as well, I'm pretty sure. Well, obviously it's the no assist league. Yeah, he's only just started. He's only just gone to no assist. He's already found pace. Like, I think it's that new set of pedals he's got. He's got those new Penatech V3 Club Sport pedals, so they're obviously working a treat for him. He's showing some good pace.
Pure Gold just completed his lap, a 1 minute 32.320. Puts him P5 at the moment. Let's see. Speaking of Smokegrass, let's see what he can do. He's been doing a solid job for the Racing Point team. Oh, very well done, Pure Gold, getting out of the way. Sector 1, nice and neatly done by Smokegrass. Using all the curve. Now into the heavy braking zone of turn 11, nice and gentle. Hard on the power corner exit. Now coming into turn 12. The beginning of the technical section of Sector 3. Still using 3rd gear, not dropping down to 2nd. Does there though. Turn 15, nice and gentle on the power. Nice line through the triple right-hander into turn 19. and then turn 20.
Oh, he's run out of ERS already though. These guys aren't managing their ERS very well over the course of the lap.
No.
A lot of drivers are running out before that final turn.
Smokegrass goes P7, 132.577.
1700s behind his brother.
Yeah. At the moment, it's very close between those two. Showing really good pace.
Oh, Smokegrass is using all the track. So
Oh yeah,
back to another lap anyway.
I thought I was right. A lot of people seem to use it quite a lot. I don't know. I mean, the tarmac is there not to be taken advantage of. It's there for safety precautions. Alright. To me, it's very unsportsmanlike to not follow the white lines on the circuit. I mean, that's where you're supposed to be racing on. You're not racing on any other part of the circuit. See what Hooter Magic can do. A 32 flat, puts him P4. He's slower than his teammate. At the moment, slower than his teammate. By 0.2 of a second, Corrupted has got this place hooked up. Hooter Magic. He's still on a flight. He's going to try and set another flying lap. And he'll be the first of which I think it might be Alex actually. No, he'll cross the line. Just. He does improve though. He does improve, but still in P9. But the first driver to look out for will be Hooter Magic. For the final few laps in Q3. Final few flying laps. Hooter Magic, does he improve? He doesn't. He's down by 1.5 tenths. What about his teammate? He's up. He's up by 1.5 tenths. He's currently purple through sector 2. Oh, I think let's see what Toddster got. Interesting to see. Pure Goal has retired from the session. It appears that he's voluntarily retired.
He might stuff someone up here. I think he might have stuffed Alex up a bit. Oh, no. He retired on track though.
Oh, Hooter Magic misses out by 8 thousandths of a second on beating his own time. Corrupted goes P2. 1 minute 31.5.
Toddster goes pole. 131.3.
Here we go. But it's not done.
Look like he's going to beat it.
Walk Boy is up massively. 1 minute 31.319. He goes to pole position. And Aaron couldn't improve. He couldn't improve.
Top 4 separated by just under 3 tenths.
That is unbelievable. Walk Boy pulls it out in the dying seconds of the session. He takes pole position. Man, you can never ignore this man. You can never ignore him, even when it's looking like it's going horribly for him. When it seems like he's on a circuit that it's just not going his way, he still finds it by 0.07 of a second. Toddster P2, Aaron P3. Corrupted. Very nice P4. Hooter Magic, the championship leader, will start on P5. P5 on the grid. Oh, what a session. What a way to end the session. Wog Boy, defending champion, currently second in the standings, gets another pole by hundredths of a second to Toddster 99. Aaron, oh, and by the way, that's his first ever race in the Green Championship. Same with Aaron, and he starts from P3. Corrupted P4, Hooter Magic P5, Pure Gold P6, Aussie FPS P7, Smokegrass P8, Alex P9, and Falsa Croatian rounds out the top 10. Haha! That was a nice little bit of quality there. Some really quick guys. Wow. Doing laps like that at 31.3. Let's move on to the race. It's overcast again, but as Cypod mentioned at the start, no rain. Hopefully. No. We don't want to see any rain. So we'll have 17 drivers on the grid because Pete Crichton joined late, and he'll be in the Red Bull, I think. As the driver's making some slight adjustments to their car, deciding strategy, fuel load, all that good stuff, before we go racing here at COTA. Alright, let this session begin. As the drivers start the formation lap here at COTA. Now let's see what they've gone for. Alright, so the top three start on the medium compound tyre with Corrupted, the first of the soft runners. Through to Magic Pure Gold there on the mediums, with Aussie on the softs. Smokegrass on the mediums, Alex and False Equation on the softs. Honest Crook is the only driver on the hard compound tyre. Very interesting. Gaming Burger, Cutsy, Can't Do Crap, Alcatraz, James Cruz, they're all starting on the softs, and Pete, for whatever reason, is in the Ferrari. Any points that he scores will go to the Ferrari team.
That's it. Zach's in the Ferrari, so... Oh, will that still work like that, even though he didn't get a choice? Wouldn't he just go into the...
I'm pretty sure he still got a choice.
Well, he hasn't raced in this, has he? He races in Haas in the blue.
Yeah. Well, he approached me for a full-time drive in the Green Championship, and there was a seat available in the Red Bull. So he should be competing full-time, hopefully.
It's funny to see Zach in a Ferrari, though. We always see him in a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Never. I don't think I've ever seen him in a Ferrari before. This is very strange to look at.
Very strange indeed. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Other than those brief moments in the Haas in the Blue Championship, I've always seen him in a Benz. No. He's in the Scarlet Red for the US Grand Prix. Let's see. I don't know who's going to win this race. I actually... We've got such quality competition racing in this. And DRS is top lead. Overcast conditions, it isn't set to rain, but you never know with Codemasters. You just never know. Let's see what these guys can do.
Oh, I love that amazing first camera they've given me. A view from the back, and I've got Toddster's front wing. Awesome. Love to see it.
Yeah, and looking up towards turn one, it's quite a nice sight with 5 red lights. It's lights out, and away we go here in the United States. And Wogboy seems to have gotten a very good start. Oh, but Thompson's not having it. He sends it down the inside into turn one and takes the lead. A nice Aaron and Corrupted side by side through turn two. My word, you don't want to be side by side through this bit, fellas. Corrupted moves up into P3. The midfield seems to have gone through. Oh, hang on. I say that too early. Cutsy has spun during sector 1, but he's gone through. And Corrupted! Oh my goodness me! Where are you? He spun out.
Front wing damage as well, I think.
Oh no! After qualifying so well. Oh dear, and his tyres are all out of shape. Oh dear. what was looking like a promising race for Mercedes-Benz. It goes down the drain, literally, in the first couple of corners. Who knows? There might be a safety car. They do tend to appear a lot more often nowadays. Now get this, it's lap 1. We're not even finished lap 1 yet. Pete is in 8th. He's made up 9 positions.
Wow.
And the first lap hasn't even finished yet. Yeah. I don't know what to say. That's he has made the most positions by a country mile out of any driver here. Oh, it was the Gaming Burger, I think. Was that the Gaming Burger? No, it was Honest Crook. Almost puts it into the inside wall. Took the 3 yellow flags. Was that James? I think that was James. He's having a small moment. Go back to the tyres. Oh, but what a demanding move from Toddster into turn 1. He just sent it.
Yeah, I think what it was, I think Wogboy broke a little too early for Toddster to realise, and then he just had to dive bomb down the inside, and it just paid off for him.
So you think Wogboy was just being a bit overcautious?
Yeah, a little bit. It looked like that way, because Todd wasn't ready to break yet, and then Wogboy slowed up, because I was on board with Toddster, and yeah, Toddster just went more of a panic to dive down the inside to avoid contact, and ended up working out perfectly for him.
Okay. It's a bit different, hearing that Wogboy was being cautious into T1, but typically he can hold his line. There you go. And Toddster's pulling away as well. The gap opens up to 1.5 seconds. Honest Crook and Alex are having a moment through this technical section. Oh! Oh, and spin! Can't do crap, has spun out. Where on earth is that? 10-15. Well, I'm not sure, but he might have been helped there. It looked like it, from my view, that he was helped. I can't remember by who, but my word. It's already going off here. It's only 3 laps into the race. Hopefully this kind of intensity continues. Look a bit further back as Aussie is now starting to close on Hooter Magic. Those soft compound tyres doing the business at the moment as Honest Crook gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Through turn 11. He's now fallen away quite a bit, Aussie. Falling into the back of Pete, and he goes down the inside. Goes Pete Crichton, but Aussie will get the better run out of the corner. Will both drivers get DRS? They will. It'll be a drag race into turn 12. Pete moving it across the circuit, narrowing the line Aussie will take. But I think Aussie will get the position. No, Pete hangs it around the outside, and he gets 6th place. What a move from Pete, around the outside, gets the job done.
This boy's too bloody quick, it's not fair.
He is freaking fast. What a move. Sends it down the inside, then around the outside of turn. Oh wow. What a move. As Wogboy sets the first lap. He's currently closing in on Toddster, but not by a great deal. The gap last lap was 1.2 seconds, it's now 1.1. And Aaron hasn't made any sort of moves on Wogboy either. He's sort of hanging around this 6th to 8th gap, as Wogboy has a bit of a moment through the S's. Hasn't cost him time though. Look at this, just massive train of cars. Not a great deal of battling, unless we look further back in the pack. This massive DRS train forming as Alcatraz can't quite get the move done on false equation. But he has DRS. He's chucked it up into overtaker mode. He might have a look here. False equation might have to go defensive. No. He'll stick to the right. Alcatraz believing he's not quite close enough to make a move on false. As Pete makes a move on Hooter Magic. Hello. When did this happen? Pete has moved himself into P5. He has made up 12 places in, when he crosses the line, 5 laps.
And this is interesting too. I just saw in the chat, he's like, I ran out of time, had to put a random setup on. So he doesn't even have a setup for USA right now. He's just using a random setup that he's probably just scrolled down the page and put on.
Seriously?
Yeah, and he's up in 5th position.
The dude's just a freak.
4.9 seconds behind the leader. On a setup that's not meant for this track. Oh my god.
Oh my goody god. Wow. Wow. See what he can do. See whether or not he can hunt down the leaders. And at the rate of knots he's going at, I think he will too. Let's see, that's a great deal going on here. Now Pete's all over the back of Pure Gold now. See what he can do. In the gear, second gear. Nice. And early on the throttle, trying to get the drive out of the corner. Oh, going back again. Now coming into turn 20.
Oh wow,
look how
he was
late.
broke really early, yeah. If you either broke really early or Zach broke really late.
Really late. I think it might have been Pete. Oh, Zach.
I think it might have been a bit of both.
Might have been too.
Zach looked really surprised about how early he broke. He had to go defend. He had to go.
Sector 3 yellows. My goodness me. Alcatraz, what on earth have you done? He was sitting at the pit entry for ages. Smokegrass gets a 3-second time penalty.
New front wing. Yep.
So he needs a new link. Yeah. He must have done something.
Just look how much Zach closes up on Pure in the braking zone. It's crazy.
And now he'll have DRS.
Not much DRS though.
Oh, both of them don't have much. Pete now into single figures. Pure Gold only on 20. He's not going to send it. He's going to send it.
Is.
Oh my goodness me.
What's the move?
He sent that thing from out of nowhere. He had no right to do that.
Not at all. I don't think Pure even tried to defend because he's like, yeah, there's no way he's going to be able to make that, but
he did.
He's the Daniel Ricciardo of DRS.
God damn.
It's the Daniel Ricciardo of Woman Leagues to send the dive bombs out of nowhere and makes them clean and perfect. Like,
oh, it runs horribly wide out of turn 19.
Yeah.
But
you don't usually get a warning from that though. It's pretty
no.
late in that corner.
And at the moment, Wogboy is now being tortured by Aaron in the McLaren. Through turn 1 they go.
Podster's got a 2-second lead now over Wogboy, so Podster's looking strong.
Either that or Wogboy is still not comfortable with the car. Oh, and Aaron just making a small mistake through the S's. Hint of understeer here and there as Ozzy gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Yes, you're absolutely right. Podster starting to pull away. Now it's starting to close back up again a little bit. So this battle isn't over yet. Podster isn't going to walk away with this. See what Aaron can do way later on the brakes. Can't do crap. A 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, Aaron, awfully wide through turn 15. And he loses precious tenths of a second because of it. Hopefully this battle might close up a bit. Pete is flying. He's almost within a second of these guys now.
Oh wow, he's closed up that gap so quick.
That is unreal.
He was 2 seconds. He was 2.5 seconds behind.
Oh, here we go.
A lap ago.
Aaron down the inside, very clinical move. Will Wogboy get the switch back? He'll try to. No, he shoves it onto zero ERS. Have a look at that. Look at how much more Wogboy has in comparison to the two drivers around him. Oh, Wogboy! Horrible understeer.
That's brought Zach right on his gearbox.
Wogboy's mirrors will be full of the scarlet red. He has got Pete Crichton all over the back of him. Coming into turn 11. No, he's not going to make a move. He's just feigning it. He's trying to sell the dummy. But Wogboy, he'll get DRS. Yes, he will. But Pete will need to chuck it up into hot lap mode. You can see that he's just not gaining enough to try and mount a challenge to Wogboy at this stage.
I think it wouldn't hurt him just to sit behind Wogboy or even just for the next lap and just gain back that ERS because he really needs that ERS right now.
Oh, Wogboy locking up into turn 15. Hasn't cost him too much time though. Sector 2 yellows. That's not false equation. That's can't do crap, I think. It is. Behind in 15th. Let's see what Pete can do. Wogboy onto 0 ERS fairly quickly. Pete not really able to do anything. As certain drivers are now coming in. Aussie and the Gaming Burger in for their stops. They are going on to the mediums, I think. Unless Aussie going on to another set of softs.
Oh, he's going for a two-stopper?
He's doing a two-stopper. There you go.
Probably not the ideal strategy.
No.
Oh, Zach gets really close up to Wogboy into that braking zone.
And because of...
Ooh, sorry, excuse me. Go ahead.
Because of this battle, the gap has opened up between Toddster and Aaron. It's now 3 seconds.
3 seconds now. Toddster's looking strong.
In that clean air, uninterrupted by anyone.
Still surprised Zach hasn't saved any ERS. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he's just not saving it.
Seems like he's...
Oh, his big dive bomb.
Oh, no
he's
way.
About it. He's
going
for it. Yeah, he takes some really weird lines to some corners. It's ridiculously good. I don't know how he does it.
Just sends it down the inside. Jeez. And no contact. But as a result, Wogboy's now fallen out of DRS range. As Pete goes down the inside. Oh my goodness me, how was there not contact? Tell you what, I think there might have been a bit of gamesmanship in that. I think back. I'll explain after the battling is over because these two aren't done yet. This Wogboy, he now slots back in behind, coming through the S's. I reckon Pete did that move at turn 15 on purpose to try and disrupt Wogboy, to try and avoid him. That way it broke him out of the 1 second range that Aaron had, meaning that Wogboy had no DRS coming onto the pit straight, and Pete did. I don't know, it's just a theory, but it's a part of the gamesmanship.
Got 8/10 on Wogboy already. It's going down now because of DRS, but...
Whoa, Wogboy. Fairly awkward line through turn 12. Sector 3 yellows, it's James Cruz. That's the first time I've seen that in the race, where he's made a small mistake. Currently 16th. Ooh, hang on. got a change in position for P8. Aussie on the two-stop strategy, perhaps hoping for a safety car, maybe? We'll have to wait and see. Now Wogboy has fallen well away from Pete. Excuse me. Oh, and James again. Caught that out of the corner of my eye. And can't do crap? Yep. Come on, you two. I want all 17 to finish. All 17. I think that'll be the first time in the Green Championship seeing all the drivers finish. Now Pete, who is on the charge of the gods, has made up 14 places in 11 laps. He's currently in P3 and is within DRS range of Aaron in the McLaren. He feigns left. Oh, but how late he goes. My word. How late on the brakes he goes. Oh, hello. Is this going to be a replica move?
Oh, Zach,
3 second penalty. Probably just deserved. I mean, he cut the track massively there.
Thompson's only got one warning, that was this lap. Aaron's got one warning. And Zach's just got his first penalty, so... One boy has 2 warnings. Dua has a penalty. Huda has 2 warnings. And Snowgrass has got 2 penalties and sitting on another warning.
Well, that's going on. We do have a battle for P5 as well. Pure Gold and Hooter Magic. Hooter Magic desperately needing to find some positions and get back up to Wogboy, his championship rival. We also got a battle... Oh, no, sorry. Cutsy's coming into the pit lane. As James Cruz gets a 3 second time penalty. So we might have a battle between the Haas's as well for P9. We've got a battle for P5 and a battle for P2. All happening at the same time. While this is all going on, Toddster, race leader. Apparently just lapped the Toro Rosso. I believe that's can't do crap. He is sitting comfortably in P1 as, oh, we've got an exchange in position here. Pure Gold and Hooter Magic side by side in this Sector 3 complex. Coming into the difficult turn 15, Pure Gold sort of sends it, keeps his nose there, but Hooter Magic gets a run. We'll keep P5 for now. See if Pure Gold can launch a counter attack. Going up to this battle. Pete is now right up Aaron's gearbox, and he sends it down the inside into 1. Contact, small contact between the 2 drivers. Now they're coming through turn 2. My word, that was a dive bomb and a half.
More contact there.
Oh, still contact.
2 really good mates here going neck and neck, battling for this position.
Wogboy's
2
loving
actual
it.
teammates and other leads as well.
Wogboy is absolutely loving it. He's now right back in this. Now well within DRS range. We've got sector 2 and 3 yellow flags. That's Alcatraz, I believe. But Pete, from 17th, has now found his way up into P2. DRS is going to be available for both Aaron and Wogboy down this long straight. Pete, he might have to defend from 2 drivers here. No, Wogboy backs out. Really backs out. Ooh. Again. So Aaron retakes position. Not sure how long he's going to hold it though. Because Pete just sent it down the inside at 1. Aaron gets a poor run out of 16, leaves himself vulnerable into 20. Well, right on board with Wogboy, this will be a good view. Get the popcorn out, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be one hell of a show. Pete not quite close enough, neither is Wogboy. But Wogboy gets a better run mid-corner. Pete, he's just able to find the exit speed. Oh, Wogboy just missing an apex or two. And it just, as soon as you miss an apex through that section, the whole section is ruined. Completely ruined. You have to be so precise through there. You also might have a change in position here. Alex down the inside of Honest Crook, but Honest Crook's not having it. He's just going to say thank you very much and take the position back. Alex just going too deep, too fast into the corner. Honest Crook takes back P9 on those hard compound tyres. Currently done 13 laps on them. Looking to go really, really long here at Kota. Go back up to this epic battle. 3 guys. And because of this, Todster's gap has now opened up to almost 5 seconds. It's looking very, very good for the Renault driver. Oh, and Pete goes very wide. Wogboy a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Wogboy desperately didn't need that. Come on, Pete, what can you do? He's going to feign right. Oh, sorry, left in his case. My right, his left. And for the yeses now. Both drivers doing the yeses very well. Let's see here. Alex has taken back the position from Honest Crook. Very strange. Alex on fresher medium compound tyres. As Alcatraz gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, here we go. Pete has just made up a position down the inside at 12. Aaron's not having it though. He's going to try and find a way back past. Pete goes very defensive into 15 and leaves himself a bit vulnerable, but he parks it perfectly, exactly where it needs to be, so then Aaron doesn't get a run.
I don't understand how he can carry so much speed and through that sharp.
I don't know. You would think by
so well.
You would think by carrying that narrower line, he would lose so much speed in corner exit, but because he parks the car so perfectly, the guy behind can't get a good run out of the corner. It's defensive driving at its finest, really.
But Hodgson's now got just over a 4-second gap to these guys. It's going to be hard for them to catch up. Well, these boys are going to be rapid at the end of the race.
All of them are. But as I say that, as Pete takes second place, that gap has shrunk to 3.8 seconds. It was about 4.5.
Hodgson might have had a little moment.
Well, at the moment he looks incredibly comfortable, Todster. He's been leading every single lap. Quite comfortably, really. I think Pete might have signed up P2 at this stage. Of course, penalties will play a part in the end.
He's going to be rapid on the soft side.
100%. Going to be a very interesting final couple of laps. This battle between Hooter Magic and Pure Gold is just not over. Pure Gold is hanging in there desperately within his DRS range. He wants that P5. Wants that solid top 5 finish. As Pete's in. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Undercut.
He's doing the undercut. You're absolutely right.
That could actually work out really well for him. He could pick up a lot of time on Toddster here.
What will Toddster do? Will he copy him and try and get in as quick as possible, or will he run long? Because he, as you said, Pete's going to be rapid on those softs, so we'll have to wait and see. It's an aggressive strategy.
Oh, he's good throw those S's. I'm on board with Pete right now. He's just so smooth. He's every apex perfectly. No mistakes. If he needs a really good, clean outlap here. Put the pressure on Toddster. Guarantee would probably definitely be seeing Toddster and Aaron jump into the pits this lap. As is Wogboy.
As well. Wogboy, yeah.
And
here we go.
Probably Huda Magic as well.
Here we go.
Pure's gone. Pure's got
around
a move
the
on
outside. What a move! What a great little move. As Corrupted has a moment entering the pits, and it's a virtual safety car. If there's a time to pit, now's the time.
This could really help Todd. This could really help Todd.
He has to come in, and he is.
He's definitely coming in.
Aaron and Wogboy, they all have to follow, surely.
All this time is helping Todd right now, a lot. Slows down just in time. If this stays out for his whole pit stop, it's going to be amazing for him. It should be ending very soon though, I think.
Onto the softs they go.
This has worked out perfectly for Todd. Aaron didn't, Aaron did pit, sorry.
DRS has been enabled, it's back to green flag racing, and out of the final corner goes Pete. He's going to get a few of these guys. He's going to get Aaron and Wogboy back.
Zach could lose. Yeah, he lost his position to Aaron. Or was he behind Aaron when he went into the pits?
He was. No, he was in second.
He was ahead.
He
lost that safety car. That virtual safety car really hurt Zach there a lot. It gaps back out to 4 seconds now, so that awesome outlap that he did just meant nothing now because of the virtual safety car. Quite unfortunate there for Zach.
Oh, it's a massive kick in the gut for Zach. But he ain't going to quit just yet. So
Pure pitted as well. But Pure lost a lot of time because he double stacked, I think.
And so did Hooter Magic. No, wait, Hooter Magic has lost a lot of time.
Yeah.
Look at that, he was battling with Pure Gold.
He might have had a front wing damage or...
5-second penalty?
Maybe he had a 5-second penalty.
I
don't think so. Let me have a quick look. I'll go have a quick look. You stay with them.
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. Yeah.
Okay. Well, weird. Maybe a double
stack. Oh no, there's only unless Corrupted came in.
Well, I think it was him that caused the virtual safety car because he had a moment coming into the pits, but. I think
he was already in the pits, and then it would have taken a little while for, so that's what would have been it then. He came in the pits, and then Huda had to come in and got double stacked behind his teammate.
Maybe, yeah.
Because obviously, Corrupted needed a new front wing, and...
Oh, yes, of course. As Pete sends it, hashtag sends it.
Lost it. Oh, wow. Can't Do Crap just lost it. Huda Magic almost cleaned up Can't Do Crap. Do we have ghosting on in this? I think we do, don't we?
Yeah, ghosting's on.
Thank God. That would have been really bad there for Huda Magic.
As Toddster gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Oh, that's made it interesting.
He didn't need that.
No, let's just have a quick look at the penalties right now. I'm pretty sure Toddster's got one. He had 2 this lap, so not good for Toddster. Yeah, that's what got him the penalty. He only had 1 beforehand. Aaron has 2 warnings, sorry. Zach has a penalty and he's sitting on 2 warnings. So 1 more warning and he's got another penalty. Wogboy has a penalty sitting on 1 warning. Pure Gold has a penalty sitting on 1 warning. And Huda Magic has a penalty with no warnings. So Aaron's looking good right now. Good. If he can get within that 3-second gap and not give away any penalties, he's laughing.
Sector 3 yellow flags, I think that's Corrupted, just a slow car. poor Corrupted, you have to feel sorry for the dude. Qualifying so well, P4 on the grid, and then just having a moment through the S's. I'm not sure if he was helped or if he did it by himself, but as a result he is 15th at the moment. And another thing, and this is to commemorate all drivers racing tonight, they're still racing. All 17 drivers are still here.
Great effort from them all. On a very tough track, it's very easy to lose control and spin it and then just give up.
As Pete, there we go.
Zach, that's hurt him a lot. That's probably going to ruin his race a bit there now.
That's another kick in the gut for the Ferrari driver, who should be in the Red Bull, but that's okay. So that will put him potentially down into P4 if Wogboy can just find a way to
3 seconds.
Yeah, but Pete will be pretty much stuck in Aaron's DRS for the time being, so he's not going to lose a great deal of time. Sector 1 and 2 yellow flags, I think. Who is that? It's a Toro Rosso. Must be canted crap, I think. You might have a look at the other battles going on.
There's not very many going. There's only other one that's really on track right now is False Equations and Honest Crook.
Ooh, False Equations, my word.
Pete's got past Aaron though.
Oh.
As soon as we looked away, he made the move.
Okay. I didn't think he was that close, but no, he was that close.
Aaron might have had a moment, but yeah, we missed it, so we don't really know. Yeah, Zach can see Thompson up ahead now. He's good distance ahead. It's going to be hard for him to reel him in though.
And he's
Zach
got
needed
that
to make that move.
Oh, Aaron just feigning to the left. He's just saying, "Don't worry, mate. I can do the things you can do." He's going to stay right up. He's going to smell that gearbox oil. He can smell it. He's that close. Oh, but it gets a horrendous run through the S's. He's going to lose a bucket load of time. But not too much. He's still in a second. Oh, it gets... Gaming Berg comes into the pits and puts on a
smoke grass fire. Yep.
Fresh set of socks.
Fresh socks.
Yeah, the position changes. Pete has been the only one to really make big gains, as Aaron might have a look down the inside. No, Pete locks up. Oh, here we go. It might be side by side here. Pete's not having it though. Into turn 13 and 14 they go. Pete's going to go defensive into 15. Aaron around the outside but can't hold it. Pete gets a beautiful exit though. My word.
Battle for ninth right now between Gamingberg, Cassie and Alex.
Oh, okay. So we've got some more stuff that we can look at.
Yeah. Basically the only other thing we can look at. Everyone else is separated by at least 2 seconds. Another 3 seconds. Oh, that's done him. That's done him. He's
game, set and match for Pete.
Yeah,
oh God,
frustrated under that.
Pete and Zach, God, that's so infuriating.
He's not even gonna fight Aaron right now with this move.
There we go.
Concedes it to him, lets him have it. I think he might just sit there.
So Wogboy, he's got his sights on a podium at this stage.
As does Pure Gold if he keeps pushing. I know Pure's got a penalty as well.
Yeah.
Excuse me. If Zach keeps racking up the penalties, Pure might even be able to get like a 4th.
Maybe.
Zach as well.
Just maybe. But as I was going to mention, Pete's been the only one to make really big gains in this race. He's made up 14 positions. The next best is between 2 drivers, the Gaming Burger and Cupsy. They've made 3 positions each. That's
Big
it.
Losers has been corrupted though, dropping 11 positions.
11, yeah. With False Equation and Wogboy down 3 respectively each. So we got one big gainer, one big loser, unfortunately, and a whole heap of guys with 3 up or 3 down. It's basically how this race has gone. Let's see, this battle between Cupsy and Alex coming onto the second DRS straight, and Cutsy is weaving all over the circuit, desperately trying to break the toe. Alex is having none of it. He's still following him. He's going to have a look around the outside into turn 12. He can't get the move done. Will he get the switch back? No, he won't. Sector 2 yellow flags. It is James Cruz, I believe. It is. Where was I looking at? Oh, yes. Down for P11. Cutsy and Alex. Rather P10. That's corrupt to get 3 seconds worth of penalties. What can Alex do? He'll have the toe, he'll have DRS. Now they begin the massive climb into turn 1. 40.5 meters from the bottom to its peak. As, oh, what's a move from Alex? But Cutsy's going to get a switchback, surely. He does. And Alex loses a lot of time in the process. I should ignore that because Aaron and Pete are still going at it. Jesus Christ. You said before these guys are mates, but they're battling like arch enemies. Still going at it. Pete gets another 3 seconds. You're kidding.
He's falling off. He's losing the plot right now.
He is constantly kicking himself in the balls by driving off the circuit.
And with all this, Todd's has just gained more and more advantage, almost up to 7 seconds now. He's got this race in the bag.
100%. There's no way he's going to be losing this P1. As Pure Gold gets 3 seconds worth of penalties. But Pete's not having any of it. Down the inside into turn 1. You're kidding. You look on board with Aaron. They're still going at it. James. The ghost car. That would be a bit annoying for the drivers. Talking of experience, it is annoying having to drive through ghost cars. But it's way better than having to drive around solid cars. Or solid cars driven by stupid AI.
Yeah, true, AI is not smart in this game. So much artificial intelligence, my ass!
Yes, they are honestly some of the dumbest creatures I have ever seen. It's just...
It's
I mean,
bad
oh, and into the back! Pete goes into the back of Aaron, I think. It looked like it anyway. James gets a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. My goodness me. These
two
two
to get out of that battle. Let those boys go. Probably put them off a bit.
These guys are fighting hammer and nail. My goodness me. Tooth and nail, I should say. Hammer and tong and tooth and nail. Got the two confused. False equation, a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. Of course, a line with 4 laps to go. Aaron is just quite simply not done with this just yet. These two have been battling all race. As Aaron gets a 3 second time penalty.
Ooh, so that, let's see what, so that's Aaron's first penalty.
So if the battle for P3, if it does actually turn into something, it will be for position. Because they're on equal penalties.
Who's that?
Between Wogboy and Aaron. Yeah. Because they both have 3 seconds.
It's going to be the battle for P2, because Pete's got like 4 penalties.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, so it's a battle for P2, so they're both going to get the podium. Pete's going to drop down to 4. Pure Gold has got 6 seconds, so he's only, how far is he behind? Yeah, Pure's not going to get that, so...
I'm watching this battle between Alex and Cupsy. They've been at it all race like Aaron and Pete. They're just constantly fighting everywhere that you could possibly imagine. It's everywhere. It's fantastic. And Alex gets a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. I'm not sure what Cupsy's got. I haven't seen his name pop up. But that might be the last nail in the coffin for Alex for getting a top 10 finish. Oh, hello! Wogboy is really into this. My word, he's
Old boy senses a sniff now. He knows he's got a 3-second penalty. He can jump up and get Aaron. P2. Oh, Aaron sends it deep. That's going to help, boy. Old boy's right there now.
Old boy's just saying, come closer to me, come closer. Keep battling. My word. Sector 2 yellows. It's out. Excuse me, Alcatraz. Slowing down a lot. For whatever reason. I'll just quickly change to him. What's he doing? Alcatraz, what in God's fucking name are you doing? And there goes Toddster, race leader. Alcatraz, a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, even though he spent an eternity on that piece of tarmac. Pete and Aaron still fighting. Brilliant stuff. Two high quality drivers just going all out, and they're bringing Wogboy into this. He'd be absolutely loving this.
Oh, yeah.
And they cross the line, 2 laps to go. Let's see what the defending champ can do. Sector 3 yellows. It's just the slow cars. Here we go. 2 laps. What can they do? I've also got to look back to P10 side as well. Between Alex and Cutsy, here we go. Alex going defensive into turn 12. Cutsy gets a brilliant switchback around the outside into turn 13, but Alex still holds it. A bit back potentially. And Cutsy gets the position. What a move. Great bit of racecraft from Cutsy in the Red Bull. Got this beautiful aerial shot watching these two guys over the circuit. Round the triple right-hander into turn 19. Alex deeper on the brakes. Just able to find, look at that, extra couple of tenths in the braking. So that's Cutsy gets the 3-second penalty. So it's now even Stevens between these two. It's a battle once again for position. Cutsy weaving all over the circuit and going defensive into turn 1. Aussie gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Around the outside, he can't do it. The battle resumes between those two. My word. Gaming Burger, 3-second time penalty! Oh, Alex! That was awfully close between those two. Too close for comfort.
It's getting hot spicy now.
Oh my word, isn't it?
Zach and Wogboy really like. Wogboy's pushing Zach now. He needs to get past him.
Desperately. But then again, if he maintains position, he'll definitely get P3. Sector 3 yellows, I think that's Alcatraz. What a drive. We haven't talked about him all race. But Toddster has been nothing short of commanding. He has led pretty much every single lap. And I think I'm not wrong in saying that either. A bit sideways out of turn 11, but that's okay. He's got 11 seconds to play with. It's been absolutely superb. Seems that Wogboy, I think he's going to settle for P3 after the penalties, of course. But the battle for P10, we've got to look back at that, see how that ends up finishing. It's been absolutely brilliant to watch. As Pete and Aaron, they're just not done. They're still going to fight in this complex. But what a drive it has been from Toddster 99. In his debut race in the Green Championship, he will win the United States Grand Prix. Pete will cross the line in second. A driver of the day performance for sure, but he will not hold it. Aaron will get P2. Wogboy will get P3. Pure Gold potentially will get P4. We'll just have to wait when they cross the line.
Don't think so. I don't think he's close enough.
Let's see. No, he's not.
No.
P5 will be Pure Gold. P6 for Hooter Magic. P7 for Aussie FPS. A solid drive from him. Let's go to the position change. Held position 2. Starts at 7th, finished 7th. The Gaming Burger will finish in P8. Smokegrass P9. And Cutsy. What on earth has happened to Cutsy? My goodness me, these two were battling. And he's got a completely broken right hand side of the wing. Something has happened between Alex and Cutsy. As we've got some drivers doing some celebratory donuts as Cutsy almost puts it into the wall.
Can't do crap. Can't do crap's going to get disqualified. He better be careful. He can get disqualified. He won't score any points. What is he doing? He can get points here if he just crosses that line.
Come on, all drivers finish.
Wow, Alcatraz finished behind James
No,
Cruz.
he's going to get disqualified for sure.
What is he doing? Come on, can't do crap. Cross the line, mate. Jesus Christ.
No, he's going to get disqualified for driving the wrong way.
100%. There he goes. Oh, he's trying to cross the line. Did he get it? Not quite.
No, come on, finish. I wanted to see everyone
Come on,
finish.
mate. Jesus Christ. There we go. Oh, you're going to sit at the line. Okay. Just get disqualified so he gets no points. That'll just be hilarious. Wow.
Thank fuck, all 17 finished after that display of donuts and burnouts from Can't Do Crap. Finishing 17th, and he will score points. And ladies and gentlemen, your top 3 here at Kota. Let's have those podium celebrations. Spray the champagne. That was a better race than I expected it to be.
It was. It was a good race. Great race by Toddy, though. He just led from the front and didn't look back.
Yes, well done to Tolstoy. In his first ever race in the Green Championship, he goes ahead and wins it. With this, everyone, look at the penalties galore on this page. Toddster wins by 12.1 seconds to Aaron. Wogboy will finish P3. Pete P4 from 17th on the grid. 13 positions made. A superb drive and a superb debut for him. Pure Gold P5. Hooter Magic P6. Aussie P7. Gaming Burger P8. Smokegrass P9. Alex P10 after having this brilliant battle with Cutsy. He will finish P11. Honest Crook P12. False Equation P13. Crafter P14. James Cruz finishes 15th. Alcatraz 16th, and Can't Do Crap rounds out the finishes in 17th place. Wow. I wasn't expecting a good race.
Yeah,
this
that was good.
This racetrack, as it seems with both of us, we're not fans of this circuit, and for good reason.
Not at all.
It's shocking.
Yes, it's a horrible track.
But we had some fantastic battles between a lot of the drivers, and a superb drive from the guy out in front. But I guess driver of the day has to go to Zach, surely. I mean, from dead last to 13 positions gained. You could also advocate for Toddster as well for that superb drive as well.
Toddster definitely. He had a great race. Led from start to finish.
Led from start to finish.
All that wicked move he made into turn 1.
Oh,
just
wow.
paid off for him.
Wow. But ladies and gentlemen, that will end round 6 of the DRS Green Championship. Stay tuned for tomorrow night. We return, unfortunately, to this place for the Blue Championship. It is going to be something different. I'll definitely say that. And afterwards, there'll be a bit of a pause for the Formula 2 Championship. So the next round in the Green Championship will be the next video shown for the week. And we go to Russia for next week. So that's going to be even worse, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be penalties galore. There's going to be more penalties than bloody USA at Russia.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be penalty heaven when we go to Mother Russia. But until then, I've been the Smegma. Commentator tonight has been the very angry Sidepod. He's been brilliant once more. A superb companion to have in the commentary box. So thank you very much once again, Sidepod.
No worries, mate. It's been a pleasure once again. Good race. Can't wait to do the next one next week at Russia. It's going to be fun.
But until then, I've been the Smeg. Thank you all so much for watching, and good night.